afternoon, everybody. This is Isha Aljassmy from Ministry of Energy of the UAE. I'm the IT director, and today I'm going to explain about one of our initiatives, other than what I have spoke about yesterday, because I saved it for today. It is the mGeology app that we have built. So the topic that I will cover today is the importance of geological maps and survey, why it is important to have it, and then the previous situation before 2002 and how we dealt with maps, and then the new input data and data gathered through the geological surveying operation, followed by the new geological map and dissemination techniques. After that, I'll show you how we made this available via mobile apps and what challenges we have faced to make it work on a mobile app. And I will show you some screenshots of our mobile app with our potential future work. Why it is important to have good quality national coverage geological maps? Because the geological mapping provide information and knowledge that can underpin a wide range of activities as listed on the slide: mineral assessment, large development construction projects, geological hazards, sustainable drainage, and contaminated land. I will show you some examples of these activities in the next slides. With the urban development, many large projects have benefit from our geological maps. Within the UAE that needs geological information, a better knowledge of ground condition, artificial ground, soils, drainage, and archaeology that can help manage existing and future development. Some of these examples are Abu Dhabi capital city, Burj Khalifa, international airports, Gulf high-speed rail system, Abu Dhabi Metro, Masdar City, Saadiyat and Island, and many other projects. These are some pictures of these projects. Another example of geohazards, again, geological mapping helps us understand and mitigate such issues and their effect on the infrastructure and livelihood, like dune migration, urban flooding or flash flooding, coastal sabkhas, sinkhole development. This was the available geological mapping prior to 2002. And this is the new geological surveying as a result of operation done through 2002 until 2012. We have got the help of the British Geological Systems Company, who ranked #1 with such applications and such operation. They have recently completed a major international project for us to create a high-quality geological maps of the country. Over 60 reports have been produced, including new geological memories, together with 45 geological maps, covering the entire country at scale between 1 to 25,000 till 1 to 500,000 scale. This is an example of geologists that have done mapping in the field. Mapping using the latest technology like GPS systems and digital field data capturing systems. Many large remote sensing data sets also has been used in combination with field mapping data to create the geological maps, including geophysics information, seismic, and satellite imagery. Output of this process is a digital spatial mapping dataset covering the whole UAE, providing detailed geological mapping information at a range of scales. Whole country are available at 1 to 100 scale, with strategic areas available at 1 to 50,000 and even 1 to 25,000 scales. Up until now, this valuable new geological mapping information has been locked within the Ministry of Energy and within internal GIS systems, and accessible by staff with GIS and IT skills to operate with the software. Now we wish to open up these data sets more widely and make them more accessible to a wider range of potential users in order to maximize the value of the national data assets. The UAE government aims to maximize the value of its national data assets, utilizing modern communication technologies such as the web and smartphones to enable novel presentation and communication of information. The UAE government has a strategy to provide smart services to its citizens, which enable ready access to information in ways that stimulates the economy and improve the quality of life. 3 out of 4 people in the UAE own a smartphone, making the UAE rank first globally in the usage of the smartphones. Therefore, we are making the geological mapping information available via mobile app to smartphone and tablet users, a great platform for delivering this information intuitive user interface that requires no explanation used by large proportions of population in their everyday life, delivering information to the platform that people are already using to access wide range of information, train times, social media, and etc. The GPS included in such devices allows the users to find out about the geology beneath their feet at their current location. This is the approach that we have got via building native apps instead of mobile website. Both approaches has advantages and disadvantages, but we chose native apps because it has greater visibility on platform, better content experience, full access of hardware, and offline capability. Providing mobile services have several benefits by promoting the existing availability and potential users of the geological data, promote investment in the assessment of natural resources, providing a service as when the user requires it, presenting data using novel visualization techniques, encourage research and innovation, inform sustainable land using planning. This slide indicates the size of the data set that and that there is a challenge to deliver this much data efficiently to mobile users so that the information is delivered quickly and the app is responsive and offering a good user's experience. There are 212 types of geological information in the UAE, represented on the map by 24,107 vector features, total of 3.1 million vertex. Some detail on how the geological mapping dataset is cached in tiles at different resolutions to ensure rapid loading of the information within the app so that data is delivered quickly to the user. Generating mobile optimized versions of data also saves storage space and reduces CPU load. It's about optimizing the data in order to maximize the efficiency of its delivery to users. It is vital to maximize the user experience so users can come back and use the data again and again and really gain value from accessing to this information. If a bad user experience is provided, we might as well not make this information available at all. I'll go with you through some of the screenshots of our soon coming mGeology app. This is the app icon and splash screen of the app. So it has both Arabic and English language. The first screen you'll see, it's the map of UAE. You can tap on anywhere on the map to obtain summary information of the geology at that point, access additional layers and other functions such as search by location, switch background map, base maps or satellite imagery, change the language, links to other resources from Ministry of Energy, access geological cross-sections showing how geology changes underground in their third dimension, access geological photographs, and we are aiming to have these photographs from customers as feedback of any geohazards or any natural hazards. Zooming in and get detailed geology map with associated attributes. We have launched our application in test flight, and you can just provide your email to have an exclusive preview, and we are planning to integrate our customers to use this app before it launches, and they can provide us feedback within the app, which will make it easier to have their feedback before the real launch of the application. The future options we have, the future option, potential future development for increasing the range of options in which the information is made available is a web GIS would enable provision of the data desktop users with bigger screens, enabling better visualization of the data and provision of more sophisticated analysis and interpretation tools. mGeology will initially only be available through iPhone and iPad users. Other mobile platforms such as Android should be approached in the future. More innovative delivery of methods can be created using the technology available in mobile devices like camera, compass, accelerator, GPS. This enables us to drape the geology map on the user's view of the surrounding landscape as seen through their camera view finder. This is a technique called augmented reality, and you can have an example of that through downloading the iGeology 3D that BGS has already launched. As an example, geology maps are even more useful when combined with other information sources, making data available as interoperable, standard-based web services, would enable the development of applications that combine geology map with land use information, weather information, infrastructure information, and etc. to create application for specific communities. Construction industry, disaster responders, environment planners, such application might span national boundaries. And this is our next phase where we need to integrate with other energy-related sectors to have one platform for everybody in the UAE that shows any geological data or even electricity or utility, anything related to energy within our app. So this is the end of my presentation. If you have any question, please feel free to ask.
Aisha, I was looking at all of the services and all of the platforms that are being developed, and I wondered a little bit, probably from the panel session yesterday, looking at security issues, because whilst we talked earlier about financial services and healthcare, obviously energy, especially for our part of the world, is a crucial development. So what about security in terms of putting parameters in place overall, I guess, for security reasons? What's the strategy of your organization to do that?
Of course, this is like our main services is selling raw data maps, which is currently available at our website and also our application. This is not going to conflict with our app, because now we have two apps. One with the open data, which has basic information about land that you can find like only 3 layers showing what it contains. But if you want to buy deep information, you have to purchase our maps. And even with the integration with other entities, we will just take the open data, and the other data will have security, like username and password for certain people to use it. So we are not going to open all the data.
It's possible to know the reservoir water in farm, where the water is located. This is from your application here.
In the future, yes, we are planning to have, because we have planning to have utility information and also water information. So hopefully in the very soon future, yes, we will have it, inshallah.
Is there another question from the audience? I just have one other question regarding the integration that we spoke about a little bit earlier. The gentleman mentioned water under the ground, which is a precious commodity, but most of the water is not really potable, is it? So we're getting into a realm where, does that really form part of the energy remit, or does that not really come under?
You mean the question he asked about the water? Yeah. Yes, we have like a water part, utility, water, oil and gas, and also the mineral resources. These all comes under the energy sector. So yes, we have a relationship, but not with all kind of water. It's like I don't recall the name, but it's a specific type of water, because also the Ministry of Environment and Water, they are responsible of some types of water. So it is combined between us and them. Understood. And yes, they have a GIS, like we can also integrate with them. They are like our partners at the current times.
And just one final question regarding partners. We spoke yesterday about Masdar Institute and Masdar as an organization. Are you now looking further afield to see if you can have some joint venture partnerships with other private sector organizations who can contribute to further the work that you're doing?
Other than Masdar, you mean?
Other than Masdar, yeah.
Yes, sure. We have like nuclear, I think, this government company, or it's half private and half government. And most of them are like government entities, like some of them only are private. And Masdar has also showed us that they are going to integrate with us. One of the companies that really felt happy to integrate with us. So we have a confirmation from them, but the rest not yet. So we are willing to have.